Hey you, it's Bia the Prophet here, and I am ready to guide you through a law of attraction reading. Welcome. I appreciate each and every being joining this meeting today. Follow me now in this infinite moment for a message from the collective and individuals. Set an intention for this meeting. You already know what you want this reading to clarify. You attracted this reading, and I'm cooperating with you. It's mutually beneficial. As I am pulling the cards, use your intuition as well. Let us know any additional connections you made in the comments below the video, and the collected will benefit from the collective intuition. This is a body, mind, and spirit message addressing the basic human needs for self-actualization aligned with the 9 chakras. Let's start with why Spirit has called this meeting today. I paused at the beginning because I said, and I'm always interested when there is a slip or some sort of change in what I intended to say from what I actually did say. And I usually say a message for the collected, but this time I said a message from the collected. So I thought that was very interesting. I'm having to restart this reading. This is the 4th time that I restarted this reading. Interestingly enough, this 4 of Earth came out every single time, but it didn't come out in the same position every time. So perhaps the cards are ready to go at this time. And so it's important to know that this is a message from the collected to individuals. Okay, let's see what we have out first. We have the Queen of Earth in the position of spirit, which aligns with the crown chakra and what you're meant to understand. This is what Spirit would like to bring into focus, the energy of the Queen of Earth. Now, the Queen is very generous, very practical, and she is the most gracious queen of the 4. Remember, I was obsessed with the difference between grace and now I can't think of the other two the other 2 words, justice and mercy. And so they are very related and somewhat intertwined, but there are nuanceical differences between. So mercy is getting what you, so justice is getting what you deserve. Mercy is getting what you don't deserve. And grace, now I can't think of the definition. What is happening? Grace is, okay, justice, thank you. Justice is getting what you deserve. Mercy is not getting what you deserve. And grace is getting what you don't deserve. So that was a big deal, right? We had to do a lot to get that out. So that message is important. Grace is getting what you don't deserve. It's so interesting how these ideas come out in the readings, and then as a person, I have resistance against some of the things that I say because I feel like we're born worthy. So how can we get what we don't deserve? How can we get grace if we're born worthy, right? But maybe it's about what you think, not what actually is. So getting what you don't think you deserve. I'm getting a feeling of confirmation on that idea. I feel like I clarified something for someone. Okay, so that is the energy Spirit would like to bring into focus. It's what you're meant to understand. And then we have the energy of the Chariot in the position of mind, which aligns with the Earth, Star, chakra, and what you're meant to acknowledge. So the Chariot card talks about willpower, successfully balancing many things at once. So it's your determination and willpower that allow you to successfully balance many priorities. Okay. Then in the position of body, this is what you're meant to trust. So it's how you're feeling in the physical, whether at a cellular level, unconsciously, subconsciously, so below the surface, driving the energy this way. We have the Queen of Earth. The Queen of Earth is, why did I say the Queen of Earth? Is this the same person? What do you think? Same person, different hairstyle, guys? I mean, she is like buying an emerald to match the emerald outfit that she has on, it appears. They do look very similar, but I can't tell. Anyway, I called this person the Queen of Earth, so it stands. But this is the Four of Earth, actually. And the Four of Earth is about managing resources wisely. In this case, she has a pentacle here on her shirt, two pentacles on her purse. She's using one of her four pentacles to purchase this emerald. She has her eye on the emerald as opposed to the pinnacle. She's not looking at the pinnacle. She's looking at the emerald. So perhaps she feels, this is the feeling that I'm getting, she feels this emerald is worth far more than this pinnacle. And so she is trying not to give it away, that whomever is selling this emerald doesn't know the real value of it, but she knows it. And so she's trying to quickly make this transaction so that she can have this emerald, which is worth far more than this pinnacle she's paying for it. Okay, so that's the message. And then we have the energy of the Star card falling in the position of security, which aligns with the root chakra. The root chakra is about your safety, how you're feeling about your sense of security. The Star card is one of abundance. You see the avatar depicted showing them pouring water from these urns that apparently have an endless supply of water within them. She's pouring it both on the land and in the water. the land or earth representing the material, and the water representing the emotional. And so your feeling about your sense of security is faith in the future, that the future is bright, that your dreams come true. I've just noticed for the first time, oh my goodness, it's so strange how I can notice new things in these cards still. In a previous reading, I was talking about the halo around the magician. And so now I'm noticing the halo around this archangel. It's 5 stars. So we know 5 stars is related to ratings that we often give different things, but also this star that the avatar in the chariot is plucking out of the sky looks exactly like this star that's behind her head. And in this card, that star represents the star that you can wish on. So a wish, a dream. The chariot, the archangel in the chariot card is plucking it out of the sky, taking it upward. So I'm drawn to the idea that with this emerald, if this were the queen in the 4 of earth, with this emerald, this is how the queen gets this giant pinnacle. that one might be worth the value of the emerald. And previously I was so focused on the gems in the different cards and how the gems in different cards related to the gems in other cards. And one of the things I noticed was that there were gems in many of the cards, and they're red, they're blue, and they're green. And I noticed in one reading that the queen didn't have the green gems in her throne. The different cards have the gems in different places, and the gems are here in the throne, and she doesn't have the green colored gems in her throne. And I believe that the king of earth does have the green, but perhaps we can check, not now. Anyway, in the position of health, which is aligned with the sacral chakra, this is your creative chakra. This is what you care about. So this is what must be taken care of, either cut out or nurtured. We have the page of earth. So this is quite a bit of earth. We see this page has this giant pinnacle, whatever the giant pinnacle represents, something in the physical world. And the page is studying. The page is scholarly. The page is cheerful. And the page is dependable. So when there's a court card falling out in this position, what is meant to be nurtured are those attributes of the energy that lands in this particular position. And then we have, thank you, the energy of the 3 of fire in the esteem position, which aligns with the solar plexus chakra. This is what you do. This is your best quality and skill. So the 3 of Fire is about planning for the long term and the abundance that comes from the plan at the beginning. So the past choices that you made and continuing on with that plan to continue the abundance. This card trickled out. if cards can trickle out of a deck, then imagine what that looked like. I don't know if you could see it. So be patient with yourself as you decide what's next. Threes represent growth. In the position of belonging, which aligns with the heart chakra, it's what you love or how you create the love you need. We have the Two of Water. So the Two of Water is a card of falling in love, but it doesn't necessarily have to do with falling in love with a particular person for an intimate relationship. You can fall in love with what you're doing, like your craft, for example. I'm looking at the Eight of Earth, or anything. We are love beings. We're created from love. Therefore, we are love at our core. And so you can fall in love with anything. You can fall in love with art. You can fall in love with people. You can fall in love with activities. You can fall in love with anything that is simply by appreciating that thing or person. So this is how you create the love you need, is appreciation. Twos are about balancing partnerships and duality. So maybe appreciating what is different from you. Appreciating what is different from you. And then in the position of the actualization, aligned with the throat chakra, this is how you express yourself in the actualization. This is how you speak, whether through what you do or what you say, but it's how you communicate in the actualization. It's learning. This is a card of mastery, the Eight of Earth. It's a card of mastery. Paying attention to details as well. Skilled work that you love. Eights are about mastery, progress, accomplishments. Let's see if we can get words of wisdom from this deck, from Spirit, to further clarify this reading. We have three cards that came out together. Let's see what we have. Interesting that two of these cards match. The cards are obviously not all the same, but these two look alike. So I'm thinking that they are meant to be considered together. So release toxic relationships, learn from your mistakes, are the two cards that are the words of wisdom from Spirit. And then the other card says, inspire others. Inspire others. So I'm going to leave that there like that. And then we'll take one more card from the deck. Oh no, yeah, we're going to take one more card from this deck. And for the answer position, which aligns with the intuitive chakra, what you're meant to see, what you're meant to learn. We have two cards, and it's so interesting. When I saw that this card said, because I was so focused on these cards matching, and then I put them down and took a look at this card, I thought immediately of the King of Wands, because the King of Wands is the most inspiring king in the deck of the four. But then we also have the King of Air. So these two cards are what you're meant to learn. They're court cards. So the King, the King of Fire, King of Wands, as I said before, he is motivational, very inspiring, theatrical, and ambitious. And the King of Swords is intelligent, impartial, respected, and stoic. So because these are court cards, what we're meant to learn is to bring these attributes together. The energy of the two kings, bringing them together. So what would you be if you were a blend of those two? You'd be intelligent, they're both intelligent though, but not just intelligent on your own. You would appear to be intelligent. You would appear to other people as well to be intelligent. That's how you would motivate and inspire them. You would be impartial. I think that would help motivate them as well, and then they would respect you. Stoic means like staying the course. So the message that I'm getting is you can be these traits that the King of Air has: intelligent, impartial, respected, and stoic, and people cannot know it. But because the King of Fire came out, I'm getting that you are the King of Air's attributes, but people are going to know it. And so you will appear as the King of Fire. The difference between these two are what the people think, what the people know. And then I thought about taking a card from this deck. See, with regards to your safety, what influences are at work? I keep feeling like this wasn't the right deck. So I'm looking around. We have Cirrus Star Blessing. This is a yes card to a question that you may have that is a yes or no question. This is a card telling you to proceed, be seen, push through. So that for me is a confirmation of what I was discerning from the meaning of two cards. And I feel like this is the actual energy at work, at play. So this is Order of the Melchizedek. I don't know what that word is. Melchizedek. 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 Okay, all right, that's enough. Maybe you are familiar with this word. Sometimes I know how to pronounce it, but today I don't. So this card talks about embraced by the light, mission uncovered, don't give up. So this is the energy at work. You have the blessing of the Sirius star to proceed, and you are embraced by the light. That's so interesting when cards come out and they kind of have a similar illustration, because there are a lot of cards in a deck, and some cards, put you in the mind of each other and some cards don't. So it's almost like this is you radiating light, colored light and white light in different patterns and frequencies, right? And then this is the light, the source of your light running to you and through you like straight through the chakras, if the chakras are straight, which I believe that they kind of go in a circle, but there's power pushing through, and so that might look like a straight line. But then the colors kind of break up and they're blurred, and the rings of light radiating out look like a record. Like now it looks like there's music involved in this light show. There's a symphony going on of things, and the colored light is touching the white light and back and forth, and there's this stream of power. So if ever there was a picture of power, for me, this is it. This is energy, not just, which is in all things, not just, there's other things that represent power, things that are strong, things that are steady, like mountains and lions and mountain lions. But this is the energy. This is creative energy. And I'm also struck by the fact that we were talking about with the star card in the chariot, the star in the top corner. Here in this top corner, there's one differently colored star. One star that stands out are the words that I'm getting from this card. Wow, these two cards just look so similar. These clouds and these mountains. So like this is in the ethereal and this is here on earth. It almost looks like a person standing in this picture. Anyway, that is what I have for now. Take this message however it resonates for you. Look forward to the components of this message showing up in the coming hours, days, weeks, in different ways. That's just how the law of attraction works. Until next time, remember, you and you alone create your reality. Enjoy it.